Hello everyone. The goal of today's video is to help people who are rated perhaps 1200 and below to get better at tactics, how to spot certain things. And in order to do that, we're going to visit chess.com's Puzzle Rush Survival. So we're going to do some puzzles and we will hopefully learn how to spot tactics. The first few are going to be fairly simple. Um, the first few will be just three pieces. So in this case, there is a knight, it's attacked two times. There is one defender, this bishop over here. So we just take the knight and we take again. We in check over here. So again, in every position, you need to look at forcing moves. If you just move the king sideways, it gives black a free move. So the most forcing move in this position is rook here. And what happens is when you move the rook here, we also connect into the pawn with both the rook and the bishop. So in every position, you need to look at forcing moves. Checks, captures, threats. So we play rook here, and that's correct. Here again, we'll look at checks, and the first check which we spot, which makes sense, is rook here, which is a fork. You attack two pieces at the same time. So rook takes and three bishop. Here again, it's another fork again. You always look at checks, and we notice that this knight attacks both the king and the queen, and it's just a free coin. Knight here. Okay, another check, another fork, similar idea. Knight goes here, from where he attacks both of these pieces. Knight here, check, and we take it. Okay, again, we're looking at forcing moves, we look at checks, and we figure out that queen here is a check, and there is nothing, the black king, and those. Okay, once again, we start looking at checks, and we realize that this check is quite good because the king is in check. Our knights do a beautiful job controlling the squares. So rook here is checkmate. Okay, we have another puzzle. As you can see, the way the Puzzle Rush Survival works, your puzzles slowly get harder. So you start with one move puzzles and then they become progressively harder. So if you're trying to get better at chess, this survival thing is quite good. Again, there are a number of checks to look at, and there is this check which might work. There is this check which we spot doesn't work right away. And eventually, when we look at all the checks, we realize there is one which leads to a checkmate. Rook here attacks the king, and the king cannot go anywhere because this rook covers this line, and this bishop covers this square. So rook here is again we in check, and we're not in check. I don't know why I said that. And we look at forcing moves once again. So the first move which comes to mind is check, and now we need to visualize where the king can go. Note that the king cannot go here or here because of our knight. That means this is the only spot, and when the king goes here, we have this fork. Very important is the ability to think ahead and ask yourself, after I move somewhere, where does my opponent go next? So check, he goes here, and now we get our fork, and now we get our bishop. Here, once again, we look at checks, and we notice another thing that's going on. There is this idea of a discovery. Our queen is on the same diagonal as the black queen. So when we move our knight, we will attack this queen. So we ask ourselves, what's the most forcing way to move this knight. And we realize we can move it here with check, which at the same time attacks the queen and covers this square so that the king cannot go here to defend the queen. So we play there, and we take the queen. Okay, for now, we will stop. In the next couple of days, I'm going to make a slightly more advanced video about how to solve puzzles. For now, thank you very much. Hopefully, this video was instructive, and I will hopefully have another one up soon.